Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Dude Check This Out, the podcast where we bring you the best in golf, hilarious stories, viral reels, all the random stuff that makes life worth it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are gunning for 100 subscribers, so we see you, we want you. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Christian, how you doing, Craig?
Let's just jump right in. I'm doing excellent. I decided following my post workout, I just didn't feel like doing my hair, so it's bucket hat Chrissy. You got Chrissy buckets up on deck.
You gotta drop the code. Like, where are you finding this? This hat is amazing,
dude. I think I got this at Marshall's. Yeah,
Oh.
Marshall's up in Columbia, like years ago. It was actually it was before the tournament that's coming up next week, because the theme was like Hawaiian or some shit, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go get a hat. So hat I have. Dude. Also, Christian, try not to mention gym challenge already failed this week. I've noticed that listening back. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of an a-hole. I say that at least once an episode.
No, that doesn't make you an asshole. Like,
kind of.
You're on your journey. You know, you're not like I'm fucking huge. I'm going and I'm pushing all this weight. Like, that would make you a fucking asshole.
That's true. Also, my Chrome just said not responding, so we're gonna power through. I think I've been needing to swap out my graphics card on this and like do some updating. But no, on that theme, I've been, I've always known that I don't eat enough. Like, especially I don't eat enough protein and stuff. Like, anytime I've had blood work done, they're like, "Hey, your protein's really low." I'm like, "How is that possible?"
What?
And so I'm trying to like force myself to eat. Dude, eating a lot more than your normal is hard. It's like tough. Like, I feel full all the time and it's uncomfortable.
What are some of the things that you're eating more often now to kind of get that in your system?
I'm doing like 2 protein shakes a day as opposed to 1 like post gym. So the biggest change for me is like I usually don't eat a meal in the morning. So now I'm like, okay, we're gonna do a protein shake and then like bagel or do some Greek yogurt and some fruit and stuff and like just get something in the morning. I do notice that I sleep better when I do that, but it's just like throughout the day, and then I'll have like a supplement shake like with lunch, and then I'll have something with dinner too. And it's like, it's hard to put down. It is hard to like get used to eating that much, but even in just a couple of days I've been doing it, I've noticed a difference. So that's cool, but it's like that's kind of the harder part.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, you'll have to keep us posted like after like maybe a month or 2 months and be like, really think back and look at like, okay, how have I actually, been feeling overall? Because it's crazy. Like, that kind of stuff, any type of deficiency like that will really just make you feel different.
Oh yeah, and you're supposed to eat like a pound. You're supposed to eat 1 gram per pound of body weight in protein a day. And like those protein shakes I have, that's like 35 grams a scoop. And so you do 2 of those and it's like 70. And then you do 2 of those a day, it's like 140. It's like, damn, that's kind of hard to actually get to. Yeah, but I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, okay. I like that. I don't want to jump off the subject.
No, let's jump.
But I really want to show you these videos because
I would love to see some videos.
Unless it was the state I was in and I'm sending some crazy shit again, I think you're gonna like these. Okay, so let me jump over here real quick.
All right. Eat a goddamn salad. Now I got salad in my teeth.
Goddamn salad. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. I saw this one.
You saw this one?
Yeah, it's good though.
Dang it. No, I mean, it's gonna kill the bit.
The audience hasn't heard it.
Okay.
Where my dogs at? You guys are kind of quiet. Okay.
Shut your bitch ass up, Greg.
Shut your bitch ass up, Greg.
Yeah.
Dude, when I saw that, this is what I was planning on doing. I was planning on stopping it before it even starts, like we did. And I was gonna be like, you see this team, you're Bob Does Sports, like heckling these kids. What's your go-to line?
I did pick a perfect hat for that. Man, I don't know.
Like, what are you shit talking to them? Like you're the OG with it.
Oh, dude, am I like hyping them or am I like putting them down?
No, like you're giving this type of energy. Like, y'all are quiet.
Y'all are quiet.
Like it's like Call of Duty lobby type shit.
Oh man, I feel like I should be better on the spot.
It's okay if you don't have one. I'm just saying, like, I
I'll
feel
get
like
back
this is up your alley. Like, I feel like if you're pissed off enough,
to you.
you'd say some shit like that.
Yeah, it could get there. That's a cool video. I love shut the hell up, Greg. As if he's
It's a
like
bit
somebody that does this on a consistent basis. That's
Yeah.
the best part.
Okay, now we're
What's
gonna
this
move
cool
on.
guy?
Have you seen this?
No, is he chopping butter or
Thank
cheese?
God. You'll see in a moment. It ultimately, it doesn't really matter, okay?
Okay.
You are not a person of feet. Feet
No, I'm
tend to
not.
gross you out.
They
What are some
do.
other things that piss you off and gross you out with the human body?
Things that
Maybe
piss me
including
off
the mouth.
with the human body and the mouth. Oh, I hate chewing sounds. Can't
Yeah.
stand them. I don't like chewing
Okay.
sounds. Um, yeah, that's a big one. I don't like seeing toes, and I don't like hearing mouth sounds. People that eat with their mouth open really gets to me.
If they
Yeah.
start smacking.
Oh my god, I can't do it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's check this out. Just let it ride, okay?
Okay. Okay.
I think it's cheese.
What if it's butter? Oh. Oh, I don't like that. That's a thick ass slice of bologna.
Кабаска. Быка в лоб.
Okay. I have so many questions that I don't think we have any amount of answers here.
I'm sure the comments might answer them.
Yeah, if you're listening, it is a dude straight out of like Escape from Tarkov, and he is cutting up giant slices of what could be butter or cheese, giant slices of bologna. And just before he puts it in his mouth, he puts in dentures. They look like joke dentures. They look like gag dentures and not like real, like with how poorly they fit. Because it keeps falling out while he's trying to eat. And so that sound that you're hearing, it wasn't a horse walking on cobblestone. It was this guy trying to eat with his dentures that don't fit correctly.
It was painful. He was shoving it everywhere he can. And someone goes, "Cancel the internet for today, please."
Dude,
Someone said, "You forgot the polygriff."
how did you find this?
It just showed
It
up.
just showed up for you?
It was just recommended.
Yeah, I discovered something else I don't like. I don't like whatever this just was. I don't like people. I just want to know if that was his actual dentures or if that was like a joke or a gag that he does.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know what? I gotta film this.
I gotta film this.
No, it looked like some of those were either like really terrible videos that you wouldn't want another human to see, or they're like really good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty decent, honestly. They didn't make the cut today.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
You got to
so
separate the wheat from the chaff. What is it? The chafe?
Huh?
The wheat from the chafe, the chuff.
I've
That's an expression.
I've never heard that.
Separate the wheat from the chaff. What is that?
It is a penis tire cap.
Did you 3D print
I did.
a penis tire cap?
I did.
Are you gonna slowly swap John's tire caps with those?
No.
What's your plan here?
Cody needed me to print some better, like some bigger ones, and so I printed some fat ones that are like actual dick and balls. It looks so funny. But this was the first iteration. It's just like
Yeah.
the tiniest penis on this little cap. And
Yeah.
I could print more of these, but
Was that the life size replica one? And you're like, I gotta make a bigger one.
yeah, you have to 3D model it, and I just chose that one.
Yeah, you gotta make a mold in the casting the way my checking and my savings work. I had to make a.
It was like files too small to put on this cap.
It had to enlarge it just to print it on the computer.
Yeah, it didn't print right, let's be real. A little lopsided.
That's like the modern equivalent of like the password field where you just put like my dick and it's like password too small.
Yeah. Username already taken.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Oh,
Those
man.
are the cool, like the best harmless pranks where you can just like do something and then slowly over time it just like people are like, wait, what the hell is going on with my tires? You have to put them on like the passenger side because the driver probably doesn't see the passenger side nearly as often.
Yeah,
So
well, it has worked out for me. I've probably printed at least 20 of those dick caps, not those little ones, like the big ones that look like full dick and balls,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
when said things happened and I left VU, I put all 4 tire caps on my, team lead's car.
No,
Dead
no,
serious,
you didn't.
dead serious, and
Did you
Cody
like your
saw it,
team
and
lead?
Shane no. Fuck that dude. Yeah, he was the problem.
Oh, okay, cool.
But anyway, it definitely went on the car, and I put one on our network director's car as well.
Oh, that's sick.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. So wait, are tire caps like universal? Are they all the exact same?
All digs yeah, I'm pretty sure they're standard.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
pretty
talking
cool.
about valve stem caps
Yeah,
for
yeah.
those that may not understand what we're saying.
So what'd you do with the ones that you replaced it with?
Oh, I just fucking throw them away.
That's such an inconvenient thing to have to deal with.
Yeah, fuck them.
Uh,
That's the thing, like, they're gonna have to go buy caps or, like,
yeah.
go to the dealership, they give them caps, like, it's inconvenient, but because they're black, you barely fucking see them, and so you have to be looking at your wheels to know they're there, like, actually
Yeah.
looking at them. 'Em. You'll never know. So, there's a chance that they go fucking forever. I actually only have 3
Uh,
I only have 1 cap on, one of my tires because the 3 other tires got dicked.
Did they really?
They did.
You dicked your own tires?
No, someone dicked me. I'm pretty
Wait,
sure it was
what?
Cody. 'Cause I've
Where
been
did he get them
supplying
from?
penises.
Did he get them
Me!
from you? Oh, okay. Oh, nice, good.
Yeah, yeah, so he's
It's
just
like an
putting them back
STD.
on my
You
car.
gotta
Yeah.
keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Takes a
I
lot of
wonder
pills to get rid of those.
yeah, have you ever done it to the neighbor's car? How
I've
cool would
not
that be?
No, because I feel like he would show up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, he would shoot you for sure.
Yeah. Or if
Yeah,
the
'cause,
lady would.
they definitely have cameras out there, don't they?
I don't think so.
You don't think
Honestly, I
so?
doubt it.
Yeah, that's true. It
Maybe I
was
should.
wild that time he did knock on the door at 2 AM. I
Yeah,
was,
that
like,
was fucking
upstairs when I heard
crazy.
it.
Yeah, you answered it, didn't you?
No. No, absolutely not.
Did I answer?
I don't think anybody answered.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. 'Cause we had to go move it.
Oh,
Move
okay,
the car.
I don't remember that
Yeah,
part.
because I think we were up still.
That's wild.
Anyways,
Yeah. That guy was pretty cool. I left a note on his door like, "Hey, don't ever fucking do that again."
he's a fucking idiot.
Or
He
you
is.
will get the cops call on you. You absolute maniac.
God, he's a fucking moron.
Oh, you know what lane of videos I've been really enjoying lately
But
is the people that are just, like, aggressive verbally at, cops, but they're not, like, doing anything illegal. They're just, like, insulting them as much as possible to their face, and the cops just can't do anything legally
I've
about
not
it.
seen those.
It's a pretty cool lane of videos. Not that I would ever do it, because I don't wanna give up my white privilege, but it's hilarious. Just dudes just going off at their, like just calling them the worst things they can within reason and, you know
Within reason.
do you ever watch those videos of auditors going around? Like
Yes.
First Amendment auditors, whatever
Mhm.
they call themselves?
Yeah, that shit is weird. Like,
Yes.
those are the ones I skip through. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
some of
get
them are
in.
super cringe and, like, annoying, but occasionally you get a pretty good one. But yeah, most of them are just, like, unemployed people that have nothing to do on a Tuesday morning. That's the vibe they give off.
I just love the variety of type of shit that is out there and that gets fed to me on a daily basis.
Oh, yeah, that's the coolest part. Like, you get on TikTok, you get on Instagram Reels, it's like the world is at your fingertips, and it's all being spoon-fed to you. You have no idea what's about to pop up.
Yeah. I will say, have you noticed that your feed keeps getting reset?
It's funny, my TikTok one has not been reset, but there was a period of time there where I think it was, like, leading me down some pipelines, and it was like, "Let's revert this back a little bit."
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like mine have been and it could just be, like, the banning of these type of videos, but they'll go like a day where I get really weird, like wholesome content that
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
sometimes I'll watch, but like then the next day it's all death,
yeah,
and then it's
yeah,
death, and then it's wholesome and death and wholesome, and it's just like it cycles.
yeah,
It's like what is but they're never mix. You know, if I've seen death, every video is like pretty much click see video.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah. Click to see that. Yeah. See why. That's my favorite.
yeah.
Where it's like,
See
what?
what?
See why it's blurred. I know why it's blurred.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm about to see some cool shit. Yeah. Do you ever notice like, are there specific times of the day that you notice like, oh, this is when the death video starts coming up. This is when the wholesome stuff starts coming up.
No, because I'm only generally on it, like, at 2 different points. Like, I'm normally on it, like, after work,
Yeah.
and then sometimes if I'm shitting at work, but other than that, like, I'm not
Yeah.
on it a ton, so I don't really
Isn't that,
see that different, you know?
isn't that a wild thing to just be like taking a shit break at work and just like watching people die and then going back to your job? Just being
Yeah,
like, hey,
like,
what's up?
I'm literally pushing out fucking huge logs while this dude's getting crushed by a semi, and I'm just like, "Pull my pants back up."
Like, whoa, that's crazy.
Like, "Damn, this shit's kinda getting stick to the walls."
Damn.
I
Yeah.
will say, for a poop update,
Oh boy.
today, I pushed out a fucking log, and I looked down, and it was one of those ones where I verbally went, "Oh, wow."
Damn.
I was like, "I'm glad I'm the only person in here." It was
Yeah.
front to back, dog.
Holy crap. That's
God damn.
impressive.
And it didn't those are the ones that don't feel like anything. They just come out in one piece.
Yeah. It really just shows how amazing the human body is that it could just, be so flexible and elastic to accommodate such
Mhm.
logs and then
Truly.
just go back to normal.
Yeah. That's all I had for the poop update.
Yeah. No, that's sick. I think I had a couple of weird ones. I'm trying to triangulate what was going down. It was like it was like where I didn't have the same control as I normally do, and it's like, oh, the timer is much shorter on this one.
Oh,
Um,
like, you had to rush?
yeah, like this morning I was like, okay, get some stuff done. I'm like, okay, I feel it. I know I know when the butter zone's supposed to be, and it's like, oh no, this isn't the butter zone. This is a fucking cheese curd zone. All right,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta get moving.
It's 'cause you're eating more protein, dog, like,
I
your things are changing.
Dude, I think that's what it is.
It
Although,
is, it's gotta
you know,
be.
it's weird because actually I just bought bran flakes. I unironically love bran flakes. You a bran flake guy?
No one's a fucking bran flake guy unless you dunk fucking sugar on it.
They wouldn't put it on the shelf if nobody bought it, okay?
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
there's a reason why it's always there. It's
Okay, okay.
never picked.
Alright, that's a good point. But, I don't know, there's something about it. It's like it's not super sugary, like, I don't feel like I hate myself after eating it, and growing up, that was always my, like, before bed thing.
Mhm.
Like, I would be in the kitchen watching TV and
Yeah.
also eating a bowl of bran flakes, like, that was the vibe, and yeah, I rediscovered that yesterday. I was like, "Oh, I'm at Aldi," because I had all these old ass boxes of cereal. I had like 5 of them. I looked like an absolute moron walking out to my dumpster and throwing away 5 like old used boxes of cereal at the same time. I was like, I hope to God nobody's watching right now because I look like an idiot just carrying these old ass boxes. But yeah, rediscovered it, and I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the brand flake game.
Good, but you know what that kinda makes me think about?
What's that?
Remember that Shane Gillis, thing that we watched at Denton's house where he's like, "This is my path, this is, like, when I
Yeah,
start to realize I'm becoming a Republican.
early onset
This
Republican.
is you."
Yeah, there's
This is
been a
your
couple of
Republican.
those sides. I It is interesting. I forget where I heard this or read it, but it was like your late 20s and like early 30s are basically just rediscovering things that you knew as a child already.
Yeah.
Like, oh, if I get all my chores done on Sunday, then the house is nice for the week, things like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I enjoy this cereal. Maybe I should get that again. Or, hey, I like XYZ. Maybe I should start doing that again because I used to do it. Or like, hey, this hobby that I used to have, I actually enjoy it. So let's try it again.
Yeah.
You ever notice that? You ever
No,
had those
definitely.
those moments lately?
Definitely, and it came from, like it was definitely the chore thing for me, like, I
Really?
used to fucking hate chores, and I'd always be like, "Fuck you, mom, why you make me do this on a Saturday?" And now it's like, no, you don't wanna do anything after work sometimes, like, doing chores would fucking suck in that moment.
Yeah. You're like a First Amendment auditor where it's like if authority is telling you to do it, it's a problem. But if you're doing it yourself, it's totally fine. So you're
Well,
basically the guys in the videos.
during a certain period of my life, yeah,
Yeah, of
when I was
course.
a child,
Okay, that's a good point.
irresponsible child.
Yeah.
No.
When's your chore window? Because I have like I get those bursts of energy. It's usually Sunday at like if I get up early in the morning Sunday and like go golf, it's like once I get back home and shower, it's like, all right, I'm getting all my shit done. I'm just gonna chill out the rest of the day. When's your window?
We're kind of like Sunday. We've made a tradition. Every Sunday we go to Goldie's and we get our breakfast sandwich. So
Mm,
like
mm.
once breakfast is over and we've like chilled for like maybe an hour, then it's time to do all the shit and you get over with. Like normally it's just like vacuuming, mopping, litter
Yeah,
boxes, because we do those throughout the week and then it's over.
hell yeah.
So
Yeah. It's the best feeling when you get done with that stuff and you look around, you're like, yeah, we're out here.
yeah, you're like I can truly chill for the rest of the night. I don't have to think about nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Super
adulting.
I'm adult. Last Sunday, I went and walked 9 on Sunday. Little golf section. If you guys want to timestamp this and be like, oh, I don't care for golf. I played even through 9 holes at Riverside,
Damn.
and the sad admission is I was 2 under going into the 9th hole, which is the worst and coolest part of it. I've decided I'm going to stop hitting a driver on that hole because when it goes wrong, it goes really wrong, and it's my favorite looking hole on the course because it like lines both sides. It looks really cool
Yeah.
coming into it, and it usually matches my driver shape. But this time I just pulled the absolute shit out of it. The driver was the worst part of my game, which was surprising because it's usually
Yeah.
like leading the charge. But approach game, dialed, chips, dialed. I hit like 5 or 6 putts outside of like 10 feet that I would
Dang.
probably not hit. Like it was just that part of the game was making up for the drives, and it was cool that even when the driver was dog shit, which has been like really good lately, it was like, oh, I can still score pretty well here. But yeah, it was a cool round. I like those rounds where I just raw dog it. I don't like listen to music. I don't listen to
Yeah.
podcasts. I'm just walking on my own, like 9 holes early in the morning. It's a whole vibe.
See, that's a good idea. That's dope though. Shooting even is
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
But like
It, yeah.
under 2 is even harder. So that's impressive.
Yeah, I had a chip in. It was funny because I was walking up to the chip. I had hit it in a fairway bunker and then got it pretty close. And I was like, it'd be funny if this went in right now. Bloop, just went in the hole. I was like,
From the
that's pretty cool.
bunker?
No, not from the bunker. Sorry.
Oh.
The second shot was from the bunker, and then I missed the green short left. And it was like in a perfect chipping spot, like really great lie. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if this just went in right now? It just fucking did. I will say it was interesting. I had like multiple breaks. Like I had one off the tee where it's a layup on a par 4. You can go over the water, but it's like super risky, and
Mhm.
the outcomes are just not worth it. And so I hit an iron and I just absolutely tugged it into the trees. It was a good trajectory, and then it just like bounced off a tree and just went like bloop, just fell in the fairway. And I was like, all right, I guess that's where we're rolling today.
Huh. See, man, that's just the talk about golf gets me excited for this weekend.
Oh yeah, dude.
What are we shooting?
Ooh. So we're gonna have guests.
Mhm.
Yeah, hopefully 2, potentially just 1.
I
You
will
know, I
say
think yeah, go
sorry,
ahead.
sorry,
No,
sorry to
go
cut you off. I will say the guest that I'm bringing, he's there for improvement. So I
ahead.
don't if
Yeah.
he's listening, John, I love you. I don't know how much he will contribute, but
No, that's totally fine.
something's anything.
You know, I think the 4th that we have, he can contribute strokes,
Definitely,
for sure.
definitely.
But I think we're gonna shoot under. We're gonna shoot under par. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot under par. I'm feeling it.
I think we should aim for I agree that we should go for under, but I think we should shoot even or 1 under.
Okay, I like
That should
that.
be our
I
goal.
like that. Shoot even on that. We could do that on that course. That's pretty scoreable. It's been a minute since we've been to that one. The
It
dogleg
has.
left right invitational. The dogleg, yeah.
I need to figure out my 3 iron before we go there.
Yeah, did you put that together?
No, I
Yeah.
haven't fixed it yet because I haven't gotten a new shaft for it. I haven't committed to the shaft that I wanna put on it. I kinda thought
Okay.
about taking the shaft I have in my hybrid and swap that into it, but I think whenever you have a graphite shaft and the method without having a shaft puller is like you heat up the hosel and then you twist it off essentially. but on a graphite shaft, it really fucks up that inch or, however long is in the club head.
Yeah.
So, I would essentially have it the same size as if I were to cut the shaft I already have for my 3 iron that's broke to get it, like, fixable. So, it's like, it's just not even worth it. I might as well just buy a new shaft,
Yeah.
so,
Damn.
yeah.
For those that don't know, Evan Kamikaze does 3 iron when we were playing a little over a month ago.
Yeah.
Just it was a fine shot. Like I don't think you didn't chunk it or thin it, did you?
No, like, I didn't even hit it bad. It just I guess I mean, I probably did fat it. I don't
I
know.
don't
I
think
don't feel like
so. I
I could
really
did
don't
it.
think he did because the sound was fine, and then I was like, "Why is the club going further from the ball?"
I was like, "This got really light." What the
It
fuck?
was so strange, and it was just, like, out of nowhere. It was just, like, again, nothing would indicate, "Oh, he just." Because sometimes if somebody, like, thins it, hits it really hard on the head, or just, like, absolutely chunks the shit out of it, you're like, "Oh, that's why it broke."
Mhm.
Yeah, but none of that going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to have my 3 iron. Like, I have the 2 iron in the bag right now, and
Yeah,
because I don't like my hybrid. Like,
yeah,
I'm honestly probably gonna get rid of it.
yeah,
But I just don't know. We'll see if I
yeah.
can get that done before this weekend.
Yeah, have you been golfing lately?
No, it's been at least 2 weeks, I think,
Been a while. Damn.
so I'm gonna be a little rusty.
That's wild. That could be a good thing though, honestly. Like sometimes just having that time off is great. Like the time I went out this weekend, it was the first time I went out since being back
Mm,
from. So that was like a week and a half of not playing. Like I went to the range, but I hadn't played yet, and so I was like, oh, I wonder how this is gonna go. But yeah, sometimes it's just good get away.
yeah, maybe we'll just, like, start
Oh,
attacking early.
get away. Oh yeah, dude. And then we're
Yeah,
doing league tomorrow. Mr. Olson and I.
nice.
So that'll be fun. Uh, yeah, it's been like 3 weeks because it was super hot. One that I ended up going to, and then it rained, and then I was traveling, and then it rained again. So it's
Mm,
been a while since we've been
yeah.
out. But
How does your, like, league work? How does it break down?
so it's you go any week you want. So there's no obligation to like go every single week. You register for it. You score inside of the app while you're playing, and so you can see like a live leaderboard of how everyone's doing. And then at the end of it, there's team scores, individual scores, and then skins. So if you have the lowest score on a whole, you get a payout for it, which I did have one actually.
Damn,
And I got $1.40. And so you can just use it towards credits for like your next round of play. So it's kind of cool. Um,
that is
and then at
dope.
the end of the seasons, I think they do seasons in like 8 or 10 weeks. Then there's rankings for individual and then teams scores. But yeah, it's pretty chill. I mean, it's just dudes going out, having a little bit more structure around a
Mm,
weekly outing. It's fun. It's
and it's always 9 holes?
yeah, yeah, it's just 9 holes. Like we tee off tomorrow at 5:08.
Mm,
Most of them are in the evening like that.
yeah. Dope. No, that's
So
fun.
yeah, it's pretty
Mm,
slick.
very nice.
You should do it. There, the ones around Columbia, I think Eagle Knoll was on it, but like LA and the public ones, I don't think they are the Columbia Munis. I don't think they had because I think they got their own thing going on,
Mm,
so they just don't want to do it. But
yeah. Are you still bringing that putter?
yes, yes, good reminder. Yeah, I'll bring that putter.
Okay, cool. I'm
And then if you
excited.
want to regrip it, go for it because that grip is like way too long. I've been using the new jailbird with like a normal grip, and I'm like, holy shit, this is
Yeah.
wild.
It, I would not regrip it unless I bought it.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not messing with it, but, like, I mean, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't, if you're cool with it, I might play with it during that round and then
yeah.
make my decision because it's so sick.
Actually, you just broke a 3 iron, so I don't know if I want you using a club. You might break it.
What? I'm not gonna hit off the tee.
What, mom? What?
What the fuck, mom?
Oh my god! You ever think about like times you would get in trouble as a kid and just like cringe at how terrible you were?
Yeah, like, we never really had, like, too bad of blow ups. We
Yeah.
we just, like, shunned our parents.
Damn.
We just kinda, like well, not really a shun is aggressive, we just, like, kind of didn't talk to them for, like, hours, you know?
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Fuck you, I'm done," and I would just, like, go in my room, and they would try to
Yeah.
talk to us, and we'd be like,
Yeah.
"Shut up."
Yeah. That's cool. That's
Respectfully.
chill. Did you have gentle parenting?
Yeah, to an
Yeah.
extent, to an
Yeah.
extent, My dad was My dad was aggressive, but it's also Doug. You know, it's Doug. So
Yeah, Mr. Dougie C.
yeah,
That's
Dougie B.
cool.
Did you?
I remember a couple of flare outs, crash outs, and I was like, man, that's so cringe. Like, I'm so sorry. Those were bad.
Yeah,
Not
but
like
we didn't know different.
no, that's the thing. It's like I didn't know different. I'd like to think I've grown out of it and just suppressed all the anger and
Like fuck you, Tammy.
not just no, it's just letting it out on little kids on Call of Duty. Damn, we need a game again. It's been a hot minute
Dude,
since we
we
popped on the
do.
sticks.
We do. I jumped on Call of Duty not too long ago, and it was kind of fun. It was nice to kind of get back into it. They have some interesting modes out right now,
Yeah. Did you have to do like a 20 gig update?
like 35 gigs.
God damn.
It was so painful.
Yeah, I need to go through and delete because with all these clips I have on the computer, I mean, it's like starting to feel. Actually, you know what? That probably is why my things keep freezing. It's probably all that storage being eaten up.
It probably is,
I need to
honestly.
like delete them because there's probably hours of footage there by now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's on me.
Who
But,
fucking it's not, who cares? You should delete it. I bet you it's gonna make your game go or your computer run a lot faster. And you also have to download that one game we are talking about.
oh yeah, how big is that game?
Um, I think it's only like 50 gigs.
It's what is it called? Unlimited Arena something? Arena
Uh,
Unlimited? Isn't it a port of
Arena
like
Breakout.
a Chinese mobile game?
Yes, and it's so fun. It's
Really?
really fun. Yeah, yeah.
Can you exit camp in that game?
You can.
Yeah.
It's nice. Like honestly, the kit that you start with is really like player friendly and actually a really solid kit. And me and Jackson ran like 5 games in a row, didn't die once. And then I think the skill base started to kind of kick in a little bit, and then we started to get stomped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's fun. Nice mechanics. Like the game looks pretty good. It definitely it feels way better than Tarkov. Like everything about it. It runs you through things you have to do. Like it actually is nice. You actually have a map and can ping things on the map. God, these little things that Tarkov never had. It's nice.
yeah, I've been speaking of Tarkov, I've been like watching Tarkov video. Like I love watching Stankrat and General Sam videos on Tarkov. Like, but I for that exact reason, I never have the inclination to be like, oh, I really want to go play that game now because it's just it feels like such a heavy learning curve for somebody that is in it maybe like once a year. Where it's like, man, I got to remember how to do all this shit. It's just it feels very very grindy and simulated for no reason.
It
But
does, and that's exactly how it is. Like the game is literally made to punish you. And the reality is like if you or even I were to jump in right now to Tarkov, we would get absolutely fucking dick stomped because we're so late in the wipe
oh
that
yeah,
everyone is level 50 plus. You know, like we would be so under ready, like it's not even funny.
we are the Timmies.
Yeah, truly, truly, what late wipe Timmys. But the
Yeah.
nice thing is like this game, even though it is still like an extraction shooter and it's not an easy game by any means, like you have to still know what the fuck you're doing. It's a lot. It's a lot better. Like it doesn't feel like it's designed to make you pissed off.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like shit. There are little things that are nice to have that you just miss in other games. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What's the like lobby size on the maps?
I have no idea actually.
Yeah.
Couldn't
Is,
tell you.
is, is the map pretty big?
It's not that big. No, it's not huge. Like you can get through the map pretty easily, but I mean, you're still going over like a good amount of terrain. It's just maybe half the size of a Tarkov map.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to get into it. I've been wanting to, I was realizing over the weekend, I was like, I've got way too much dead space in my weekend right now. Like I just feel I like felt boredom, you know?
Yeah,
Boredom is a weird feeling because I feel like we got so many things to keep us not bored that when it's
yeah.
like, oh, I think I'm done with these things. Now what?
You
I
should
was
just
like,
text me the game, man. I'll
it's
game with you.
like, what do I do right now? I'm bored. I started reading. That's how bored I was.
Ugh,
I know.
who
It
the
was
fuck does that?
disgusting. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
What else you
man.
got? What else you got?
Our cat tried to die yesterday.
Which one?
Oreo.
Oh,
Well, not yesterday. So let me set the scene.
okay.
So what is today? Tuesday? So like Saturday, Oreo went outside and normally she's pretty chill. Like she'll just sit on the back porch. She won't really go anywhere. she just likes to lay there. And she explored a little bit more and was eating on some grass. She came inside and she like started to act like she was throwing up. We were like, okay, well, she just ate grass. That's relatively a normal thing, you know, if they go outside, that makes them throw up.
Yeah.
And so she was like doing like gagging at least once every hour. We're like, oh God, she's probably not okay. And Monday morning comes around and we think something's like stuck in her throat. So we're trying to look in her throat and she just looks terrible. She's like not really eating. She couldn't throw up anything. She was just like constantly gagging and just like shelled up in the corner. The saddest fucking thing ever. It was terrible.
Oh no.
And so Maddie takes her to the vet Monday, like in the evening or afternoon. And they check her out. They're like, we can't really get to her. Like she's so freaked out. Like we can kind of see her throat and there's nothing stuck there. But like we might need to sedate her and stick something down her, you know, stick a camera down her throat. We're like, oh my fucking God. Okay. Like Maddie, we need to have this conversation now. Like this is, you know, we have to
Damn.
have it. We have to decide like if it's too much, if they start to get into it and it's too expensive, like we're gonna have to put her down. You know, but we're like, okay, well maybe it's not. Like maybe it's nothing to worry about and we'll fine.
Yeah.
And we get a call and the doctor's like, "Yeah, everything seems fine. She there wasn't anything in her throat. We don't really see any irritation in her throat. Like her breathing sounds good. She's not having any issues breathing." We're like, "What the fuck is going on?" She's like, if it's like still bothering her, like we can always do x-rays and stuff." And we're like, "Well, I guess we'll just see how she is." And so we brought her home and today she's been like relatively normal. She definitely is quiet. She still kind of sounds hoarse, but like, what?
Did she like take a huge shit or something? She's like, actually, I'm
No,
okay now.
I don't fucking know. Like, she was obviously on drugs and like,
Yeah.
you know, she was pretty chill after that and she was kind of walking around and stuff. But she got to a point where like she just didn't move all night and she like kind of stayed on the table. And then today she's been a little bit more recluse, but like not gagging. Doctor said she's fine. Like, what the fuck could it possibly have been? This bitch is trying to fucking make us freak
She's got
out.
it. What's it called? A hypochondriac? Is she a hypochondriac or what's that thing when you like fake illness? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that is like something animals
She's
kind of do.
attention seeking because you got a new cat.
Yes,
That's
and
what
that's
it is.
exactly what I'm thinking it is. Like she's faking like she's sick,
Yeah.
but then she like looks like shit, you know, like she actively
But
doesn't look
here's the
like
thing, she looks like shit.
she looks. I mean, how do you know?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like how are you supposed to judge if she's faking or not, you know?
I can't wait for the technology for animals to speak.
Yeah,
God damn
fuck.
it.
I'm gonna have some fucking choice words to say about this if it happens in the next 5 years, dude.
Yeah, that's a cool invention. We should invent that, but just do like one of those AI things, like the AI humane. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The pen
Mhm.
thing? And apparently they had more returns than new sales. Like
Yeah, I heard there was shit because NKBHD dogged him.
yeah, yeah, we should make one of those, but for pets. But like we can
Mm.
make it say whatever we want. Like and it can use the sounds and vibrations and listen to the tonal patterns of your animal to suggest based on biologists and animal behavior specialists what you can see. I'm just writing the copy right now.
Right.
This is yeah, this is fine. It's
Definitely.
perfect.
I agree. I mean, they are like I have heard things where like they're trying to use AI to figure out how animals communicate,
Yeah, dude. That's $1 million idea right there.
honestly.
Because yeah, that's the same like the Venn diagram of people that do that and healing crystals is like a circle. So we have money on our hands.
They're on the same family fucking tree.
Yeah, yeah, that tree is a stick.
Yeah. They're all fucking hanging out together.
Yeah, yeah,
That's so funny.
that'd be a good sell.
So, yeah, that was
Oh man,
crazy.
yeah. Damn, how's the new cat? By the way,
Dude, she's so good. Like
yeah,
she's in that like uh what you'd consider like a teenage kind of rebellious phase right now, which is kind of funny because
yeah,
she's so little and she isn't really that good at jumping. And so like she can't jump very high. So she
yeah.
just like kind of hits things and falls off and it's really funny to watch. But she's such a cuddle bug. Like
No,
anytime we're on the couch, she's a sidecar. She's like Mika. She'll just fucking
yeah.
sit right next to you and just let you pet the fuck out of her.
Oh yeah, love a
She's
good
a gem.
sidecar. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have a cat distribution moment. I walked out my apartment yesterday. I was going to my car, and I like look in the bush, and there was just like two eyes staring at me. I was like, oh my God, is that a cat? Is that a mountain lion? What is that? It was a little black cat. It was like not quite a baby. It was like half grown. And I like look at it. I'm like, am I gonna have to take this cat right now? And it was like so scared, and it like ran off a little bit. And I was like, okay, I think
Christian.
I get. Well, no, there was no getting it. It was
Yes,
scared,
there was.
and it was like a fully getting on its way to a fully grown cat. I think it was just it was an outdoor rebellious cat. Yeah, but for a
Christian.
moment there, I was like, shit.
Christian, let me tell you something. When
Yeah.
we got this cat, the foster family that she was with, like, I don't know if they didn't do a lot of work with her to try to like break her out of her shell, but like she was never around. She was always recluse and hiding everywhere, and to the point where like her and her brother got into the attic and were in there for a week and a half.
Oh damn.
And she just like would not let anyone touch her, and we were able to break her out of it, and now she's super comfortable with us. So like you can break a cat. You and
That's
Mika,
true. Yeah.
Mika is a gym. She would probably like front run a lot of building
Yeah.
that cat up. I'm serious.
Yeah. That or she would just smack the shit out of it.
Yeah,
Although
that's gonna happen.
I think she does want a sibling. I think if I'm gonna do it, I think it'll probably be once I'm done like with this little travel spurt I've got going on the next
Sure.
couple weeks. I don't know. If I see that cat again, and if it lets me approach, we might see what's going on.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. It just remember, like, just because they're strays, they are curious. Like, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of cats, like, you remember, like, cats are always around here. And there's this, like, big ass, it's kind of like a brown tabby, honestly. It's like really dark, brown and black. And we've been able to get it to come up to us just by sitting there and talking to it.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a cat whisperer, Christian.
Yeah. Well, I think that would be the better way to go because some shelters require you, like, they'll contact your apartment place.
Yeah.
And what I don't want to happen is I don't want them to be like, oh, 2 cats, you pay 2 cats worth of rent. I'm like, fuck that. Let's go find one.
Yeah.
So I don't have
Honestly.
to call anybody.
No, seriously, like, you should look on Facebook. Like,
Oh, that's a
honestly,
good point. That's a
just
good
like
point.
people that are trying to, they find these barn cats or something, they're like, get rid of these kittens.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Something to
We'll
think
see.
about.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh man.
Well, that was all that I had for today. Do you have anything else?
Not really, man. It's been a pretty chill week. Like for the listeners, we typically record on Tuesdays, and sometimes schedules don't work out, so we have to record on Wednesdays or Thursdays. And so every now and then there's like this perfect storm where we record on a Thursday and then we record on a Tuesday, and it's like not much happens within that time period sometimes. So yeah, but no, I think I've been wanting to. We talked about this off mic too. Put some more Twitter segments together for those that have been listening since the Film Buzz days. Do the Twitter takes segment. Been trying to find some ever since Elon Musk took over. For whatever reason, it's been harder to find actually good takes. But we'll put in some work, and I think it'll be the next move.
I like it. I'm all for it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Again, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Going for 100 motherfuckers. Deuces.
Doodles.